Hey there, I'm Lily O'Reilly. This is Lily O'Reilly Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing a Bluetooth-enabled, mouthy, clitoral stimulating vibrator. It's interesting, I promise. Let's get to it. Okay, so today we're going to be reviewing the Kiss Rose Toy Licking and Sucking Clitoral Stimulator from SOHIMI. If you remember, I have recently also reviewed their Lips version. This is the slightly higher end model. Now this comes in a very pretty little black box, very discreet, very textured. I liked it. It was shipped in an Amazon style brown box. No issues there. This has some stickers with, I'm assuming, internal UPCs. This has a little bit of information about the product. It says the product is 15 centimeters by 7 centimeters by 6.8. It is not overly large, which is about like 6 inches by 2.8 by 2.7, which tracks, it's round. It weighs 9 ounces, like 250 grams, not super heavy, but it has a good heft to it. And it is listed at $89.99 on the SOHIMI site, but it's discounted down to $42.99 at the moment. Now this, when I find my phone, has app access via the Joy Hub app. Now I have noticed that on my last review, some people do have some issues with the Joy Hub app. Now this right here is what it looks like. Here's what your home page is going to be. I currently have it set to Lips. So up at the top, we're going to hit Switch Toys. We are going to turn Bluetooth on the phone. You have to have your location on as well, or it likely won't work. So you hold down the power button. It'll turn colors that you know it's up. Now to switch device, how do I get it to add one? Plus sign up in the top corner. Up here, we push that. It will automatically go scanning. It showed up in the listing as Vortex Tongue, so we hit add. And at that point, it is added, and you can see that Vortex Tongue is the new toy that has arrived. Now, what I like about the Joy Hub app is when you just use this standard, it has like the vibrations, it has a vibration. Or you can press the power button to engage the mouth, which has a nice set of like preset movements and everything. However, if you, like me, prefer to be able to fine-tune what you're doing, the app is perfect for that. Because sometimes these settings just don't mesh with what I want. So, stop. Stop it. Stop. Okay, look, how do I make you quit? Okay, cool. So, I had to power it off to get it to stop, power it back on. Now, they have a setting in the app called DIY, right here, right here. And as soon as you turn it on, it begins to engage the vibrating, the licking, and the sucking. As you can hear, it does get actual suction on my hand. I don't know what's happening with my hair today. We're going to ignore it. But it does get like actual suction. You can see the skin move. Yes. You can ramp that up because you have multiple different lines for different activities. We can turn the suction all the way up, which is nice because I had issues with my Lips version not sucking, like at all. But you can turn the suction all the way up, all the way down. Down here at the bottom, the red one controls the vibrating, the green one controls the licking. So we can turn vibration completely all the way up or off. The licking all the way up, all the way down, or any combination of the two in any speed and control that you want. And up at the top, it will actually show you, come on, color balance for me. There we go. It will show you if you're moving it up or down, which is very cool. All right, no more. And if you find a pattern you really like, at the end you can actually save that pattern for later use. I'm not that consistent, but for people who are. In terms of use for charging, this is a very standard magnetic to USB charger. Once I get it untangled, this end has 2 dots. See them? They're good dots. Back of the toy has 2 dots right here. Connect them. They touch. This part goes into whatever your preferred USB receiver is. It charges. It says that 2 hours of charging equal about an hour of use. And also, when you go on the site, this does come in 3 colorways. I have the red. The next one is green. This part will still be red. The color down here changes. And then black is a red top, black bottom. Personally, I'm perfectly fine with the basic red. The color doesn't matter that much to me, but it's nice they gave us options. It is IPX7 waterproof, so it is safe in moderately wet conditions. The exterior is a silicone material. I'm assuming the plastic is ABS because it's hard. But this is a silicone material. There is a hard paddle in the top here, a hard paddle in the bottom here. The rest of it is completely malleable. The tongue is a soft overlayer over a harder interior paddle. So altogether, the 3 of them do provide a fairly realistic oral experience. The other thing we get in the box is their Vortex Tongue Multi-Language User Manual, which weirdly feels kind of silicone-y. Shows you how to add things on Joy Hub, how to connect. Don't use it while it's charging. 5-volt power supply is recommended. Recharge it at least every 6 months. Anything we don't want. Wash before and after use. Do not clean it with alcohol, petroleum, or acetone. Don't boil it, and don't use silicone lube. It has a 1-year warranty. If needed, you can contact support at jimiyef.com for any of those issues. Otherwise, yeah, that covers everything. I have nothing left in the box for you. I will say that we can compare this pretty 1-to-1 with the Lips, which is the slightly lower end model that is 80 and it's down to 32. This one in comparison retails for $89.99 and is currently down to $42.99, $43. So I'm going to go test this. I'm going to come back and I'll kind of give you my rundown on what I thought. Fair? Okay, so post-test impressions. Compared to the SOHIMI Lips, the red on red one that I reviewed that I'll try to link again here. This one, the suction actually worked. I had a lot of trouble with my lips that I could not get the suction to activate during use, in the app, whichever. With this one, I will say that I think the base level of vibration is higher than the base level of vibration for the Lips. The suction is good, it's strong, it's consistent. The movements are very comfortable. The licking movement seems consistent between the two of them. This is very good, actually. I enjoyed it. I've been using the lips one as kind of an intermittent daily driver. It gets used a couple times a week at home. It's quiet. I've had no issues with like roommates hearing it, any issues with that. And I think this is going to be the one that replaces it, mostly because I prefer the ergodynamics of the handle. The other one's a little narrower, which was a little uncomfortable. This one's a little easier for my hand. I will note that right here is the vent for the vacuum. So of course it's sucking air in the front, propelling it out the side. If you, like me, line this up with your clit and then kind of clamp your leg shut around it, you're probably going to clamp your leg over this vent hole and it's going to impede the suction somewhat. So you do have to be wary of that. But overall, this is a really solid toy. I would say either this or the lips are both incredibly good options from SOHIMI if you like the very soft, plush mouth, natural mouth movement kind of motion. They're both really good. I'm really excited to add this one into my rotation, make content with it. I like it. I like how it looks. I like how it feels. I adore how easily it connects with the app. And again, if you're having issues with app connection, make sure you have Bluetooth and location on. It took me forever digging around Reddit to figure that out, but that is the secret for when they won't connect. Yeah, it's a good toy. I would recommend it. If you're curious or into this style, this is a really good example of the style. And it heated up a tiny bit during use, probably because it was getting thigh clamped, but I don't know, after about half an hour of use, holds up really well. Could recommend, would recommend. I think it might have sucked the brains out of me, sorry. So, as always, affiliate link down below if you want to buy it. If you want to find me, all the places that I exist online, find.lilyoreilly.com. If you're on YouTube and you check in the description, I do have a link to my Discord. YouTube has a tendency to turn off the comments on these for some reason, but we have dedicated threads in the Discord for each of my reviews where you can leave comments, you can ask questions, things like that. So yeah, I'm going to clean up, reevaluate my decisions, buy a very large lunch, and maybe a coffee. So, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. I'll catch you later. Bye!